Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, what day is it today? I don't actually know. What day is it? Oh, okay, I think it might be Wednesday. Is it Tuesday? Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's Tuesday today. Okay. I thought I heard the dust cart outside. It confused me. I can hear a birdie. Okay, and that's interesting because I don't know if you can see in the reflection of the little window there, but I have like a telephone box, a red London telephone box, shall we say that? And it's like in the middle of the windowsill. I'm not sure how it got there or how it moved over. Reminds me a bit of a red TARDIS. Anyway, good morning. It is 10:32. We are going to play with the Druid Craft Tarot today. I'm just going to do a free flow reading. I've got the Channel of Love cards as well. Okay, we could have a play with those. Let's give these a shuffle. Feels quiet. It's like quiet in the air. How did that get there? Oh, and I've lost my number. Well, I haven't lost anything. My number 11 of my bracelet has gone like walkabouts. I'm not sure where that is. I've had a little look, but I know wiser than to search for something. It will show up when it's meant to. Okay. That card wants to go first. How many cards should we pull? I feel like we'll pull 10 cards. 3, 4. There's a real gentleman energy in these cards. Interesting. I met I don't know if he was a gentleman. I did refer to him as being a gentleman. He told me that they are a dying rare breed. As I was leaving the shop yesterday, there was a man who was leaving like the cashier at the same time. So with the social distancing, I held back so that he could go. And he kind of said to me, "You go first." I said, "That's very gentleman of you." He said, "We are a dying rare breed." I was like, okay. Well, there's hope. I've met one today. So, but they feel very gentleman-like. Sounds like screaming in the background. I think most men actually do desire to be a gentleman. I just don't think they're given the opportunity. Okay. There's the last card. 10 cards on the table. We'll look at that underlying energy in a moment. Let's have some coffee. We're back on the coffee today. I was yesterday. Was I? Not so much. Today? My channelings have been insane. I'm a little bit tired. It's like constant. I knew this week might be a busy week. I didn't know in what respect, and it's the messages that are coming through. They're like insane. Insane in the membrane. In the membrane? In the men. Oh, okay. Insane in the men's brains. Insane in the brain. Well, let's have a look at what the Channel of Love cards would like to say, and then we'll turn over these cards. And we'll have a look at today's story. On this Tuesday. It's not Wednesday. Right. Does it matter? Not really. Master Manifester, the Magician, Tradition. Oh, that will come in with the gentleman, the gentlemanness. Master Manifester. We are manifesting gentlemen in our world. Doesn't it need it? Very much. Okay. Puppy love. Divine masculine. And through the veil of illusion. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Mr. Know-it-all. King of Swords. That will be being in the men's brain. Okay. This is when you're in your head. King of Swords. Thinking. Mr. Know-it-all. Okay? He knows it all. Well, that's good, isn't it? That you're not in the dark, you're through the veil of illusion. Master Manifester, the Magician. I'm pleased that it says a Master Manifester and not Master Masturbator. That's been coming through a lot. Channeling a lot of that last night. Say it how it is, Lucy. I will. Number 5, tradition. That's the Hierophant. It's about doing things traditionally, as it states. Okay. This is about looking at your belief systems. Old ways versus new ways. Puppy love. And they call it puppy love. I think I'm going into another song. Okay. Divine Masculine. I'm not sure what song it was, but we were kind of blending it. We're blending. Divine Masculine. There you are. And you are through the veil of illusion. Are you feeling like 21 again? How cool would that be? To be 21 again. Okay. We're going to leave these all along the bottom here. We can. Let's have a look at the underlying energy. We've got Mr. Know-it-all from the Channel of Love cards. And we have, oh, nice. Because normally when I use these cards, I mean, we haven't even looked at the cards yet, but there's one card in here that it looks kind of dire, miserable. And it's the 10 of Pentacles, but we've got the 10 of Cups, so that's really good not to see that on the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy is the 10 of Cups. You're happily ever after. Happy family, happy home, happy creation. We are creating a happy family. Let's look at these cards. We've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, that's the counterpart to the King of Swords. She knows the truth. Okay, she's sitting there in her truth. Queen of Swords, what's she looking at? She's looking at the 2 of Pentacles. That's interesting. I wasn't sure whether that was a karmic energy with the Queen of Swords. Mr. Know-it-all with a Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can be quite abrupt, sharp-tongued. Depends what mood you get her in. But she seems to be looking at, and I feel the Divine Feminine's energy here. The Divine Feminine who's keeping herself balanced and contained. So, is this a bit concerning? I'm not sure. Because I believe the Divine Masculine knows it all. So he's very aware of what's going on. But this Queen here, she's looking at this other feminine, 2 of Pentacles. And we have, I want to say this is the Divine Masculine who is Mr. Invisible here. So I feel, seeing as he knows it all, he's through the veil of illusion. This is the card of manifestation, okay, sending out your intentions. The 2 of Wands. You're kind of looking out there onto the horizon, wondering, what if? What if what? That is the question. What if what? What if? So the 2 of Wands, this is how they're looking. This is how they're looking. This Queen of Swords looks a bit of a snob. Like she's higher than everyone else. She holds herself in high regard. Okay. So there's 2 feminines on this table. Excuse me, a bit of a hiccup. I feel a bit hot all of a sudden again. Need to fan yourself. What if? What if what? And I wonder why we hold on with tears in our eyes. We have the connection, the Four of Wands, and we have the Divine Masculine in the Seven of Swords. I do feel like there's two characters, as in feminines, on this table. I feel one is a little bit stuck up her own arse, apparently. I don't know if she's actually watching the Divine Feminine or whether she's just completely oblivious. Bonsai tree in the background here. Ah, Daniel's son. Not sure what's going on with her. We have the Divine Masculine who, although he's Mr. Invisible, he does know it all. He seems to be observing the situation. Maybe I feel like maybe he's trying to keep the two of these apart. It's interesting. I said maybe he's trying to keep the two of these feminines apart. Then it come through, I think maybe this feminine could be trying to keep the Divine Masculine away from the Divine Feminine. Puppy love. If he's in this, he's like a soppy puppy. Puppy eyes. I'm not sure if she's oblivious or whether she's got wind of it. Divine Feminine, you're absolutely cool. Don't worry, you're protected. You're just, feels like you're doing a juggling act. Four of Wands. So this is, it will go with the Ten of Cups. The Four of Wands is more about having a happy community, not just a happy home and happy life like within that little hut there. This is about it being reflected on the outside. It's like what goes on one's doorstep. So this could be an image thing. I feel like she's putting on a bit of a front, so this could be a bit of an image where the Divine Feminine's very authentic. I feel more that this is the Divine Feminine's energy here. It looks more loving and comforting than the coldness of the Queen of Swords. So I feel the masculine's having a good look at this. He might be Mr. Invisible, but I believe he is observing. He's right on the cusp of the veil, through the veil of illusion. There's something he's needing to do now. I've put the Divine Feminine over there as the Two of Pentacles, the underlying energy. Because he has the Seven of Swords, and you can see he's trying to write something. He's got a bit of a headache. Insane in the men's brain. What's he going to do? Okay. It looks like his swords have all been put meticulously down. He's trying to get things in order. Seven of Swords, it's a sneaky seven. Someone's being sneaky here. I feel it is the Divine Masculine who's being a bit sneaky. He's like Mr. Invisible at the moment, observing it all. Let's go to the next row. And he's down. This card kept coming up yesterday. Ten of Swords. He's down. It's like he's, do I say he's lost the battle? Well, he's surrendered. He's down. His helmet's off. Oh, and he's burying his face in the ground. What's up with you, man? That's what I feel like this feminine's saying. What's up with you? Why are your eyes so teary? Although we've come to the end of the road. Oh, my belly's rumbling. Okay. So, we're at the end of the road. The Divine Masculine doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know whether to look at the Three of Cups and work on that connection, or he doesn't know whether to turn around to the Two of Cups. The Three of Cups needs some working. Those cups need to be stabilised again. Or there's two cups that are already standing and in order behind him. It's like it's a clean slate. Five of Cups, emotional loss. The card of emotional loss. Next, we have the Fool. That is the clean slate. He's going to take a leap of faith. Off that cliff. Okay, so he's off on a new adventure. He wants to adventure into his life. Looks like he's holding some mistletoe here. He wants to be in time for Christmas. He's going in for a kiss, a Christmas kiss. Have a look at his eyes here, the fall. I'm not sure that this divine masculine can actually even talk, like explain anything. He's just quite emotional. I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. His eyes are quite watery. The doggy's kind of looking at him and saying, where are we going? Where are we off to? And I'm not sure if the divine masculine knows, but he knows he's going somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. That's what he's looking for. Bluebirds fly. Oh, there's the divine feminine. She's here. She's stable, secure, independent, mature. Stable, secure, independent, and mature. Okay. I'm not really sure whether the divine masculine's kind of taken a leap away from the divine feminine or whether he's taken a leap towards her. I don't think he knows really what he's doing. Feels like he's got to get a bit of a handle on this love. So it could be scary that maybe, he's considering throwing himself off of a cliff. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. This too shall pass. It's not that bad. Okay. 9 of Cups. No, that's an indent. An indent? What's an indent? That's an indent. That's an independent masculine. 9 of Cups, he's been coming up a lot. In this card, it says that he's feeling strangely lonely, like someone's missing from his table. And it feels like no matter what he does, the divine feminine is like always on his mind. He's not too sure what to do about this, but he knows. Mr. Know-It-All. He knows that he's being affected by this connection, by this love. Okay, shall we have a read of these? Let's do it. So the underlying energy, it looks like he's seeking for his 10 of Cups. Where is he going to find that? Does he rebuild where he is? Or does he have a fresh new start? 10 of Cups, happiness, love and fulfillment. Okay, in the Channel of Love card said, Master Manifestor, Tradition, Puppy Love, Divine Masculine, through the veil of illusion. He will be taken through the veil of illusion anyway. It's the indecision here, I feel. The divine will guide him. Okay. If he just hangs on in there. Hang on in there, baby. Hang on in there, darling. I'm gonna give you more than you ever think possible. Okay. Don't be afraid, baby. He's afraid. Okay, a promise fulfilled. Dreams really can come true. You can be blessed with good fortune, success and a warm, loving family. Rainbows appear after it has rained. The storm is over, and the indications are that the positive situation will endure. Loving and permanent relationships, happiness, spiritual and emotional blessings. That's what that card means. Now, interesting that the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Divine Feminine is looking straight ahead. Divine Masculine, it looks like he's got his back turned to her, but I don't think he has. He is there. He's present. Let's just read this story. I was going to say he's present even though you may not feel as if he is. He's present. Queen of Swords. Let's have a look. Let's get into this reading now. The Queen of Swords is independent, graceful and analytical. So she's observing. I do feel a bit of a karmic energy here. There's a need to be objective, an intellectual endeavour, success in communications, exams, writing, politics or debates. Is he debating with her? Well, he's debating over her. 2 of Pentacles. Then we have the Divine Feminine. Balance, trust and playfulness. A need to seek balance in your life requires trust and playfulness rather than concentration or caution. So really nice energy here, Divine Feminine. You stay in this nice balanced energy. Material wealth and practical matters, juggling 2 or more jobs, homes or demanding relationships. I feel the Divine Masculine seems to be juggling, well, they seem to be demanding his mental time, so he's trying to juggle that. Juggling a number of factors in your life may be a joy for you rather than a burden. So you're not as affected by this situation anymore as what the Divine Masculine is. Okay. It's a bit of a burden. You're just going with the flow. I feel like you're enjoying the joy of the spiritual journey. I want to say now, I don't want to say we all know that it hasn't been like a fun ride. But once you're through that veil of illusion, it becomes very, very interesting. Let's look at the 2 of Wands. Creative tension. Oh, what did I say at the beginning? Something about creative. Oh, creating. Something about creation here. Creative tension, a doorway, and exploration. The energy and potential of a partnership, allowing the relationship between 2 ideas, projects, or feelings to unfold and open up new areas of possibility. Although you are satisfied that you have everything you need, you may also long for more. You may be searching for deeper meaning or contemplating taking a journey. A lot of contemplation here. So here's the connection, the 4 of Wands. A nice little pit fire going on here. A fire pit. I'm the fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Are you? 4 of Wands. Hearth and home, harvest and celebration. A situation of ease, comfort and deep satisfaction. Reaping the rewards of hard work. Acquiring a new home or making home improvements. Would you like to acquire a new home, or is the Divine Masculine going to work on improving things already in the home life? Successfully launching a new project or completing a phase of work, celebrating achievements. Your dynamism or energy may be frustrated or limited by your home, your routine or your life. Try to accept and enjoy your circumstances. He's not enjoying this. He's feeling sneaky. But it does look like he's sneaking around. That's going to weigh heavy on the conscience. 7 of Swords. Especially for an evolved being who knows better. 7 of Swords, insights, strategy and research. New ideas challenge old assumptions and great progress is made. Using intellect, wit or charm to gain an advantage or recover something that has been lost. But care must be taken not to start believing the ends justify the means. Strategic planning or research, espionage, deceit or escape. Oh dear, Divine Masculine, you're down. 10 of Swords. It's a bit too much, this burden. Nadir, betrayal, unmerited hatred. At this moment of Nadir things, Nadir, I don't know if that's how you say it, Nadir. At this moment of Nadir, let's say that, things can only improve. The only way is up, baby. Okay. You may have been betrayed or slandered or subjected to unmerited hatred or malicious acts. Just as darkness precedes the dawn, so this difficult situation can be a precursor to happier times. Consider how you react to what is happening around you. I'm not sure if this is a past energy, if this has occurred, or whether it's occurring now. What's occurring? It's definitely a story. It's either of the past or the present. Because we end with the Divine Masculine. in the Nine of Cups. So it makes me feel like he is through the veil. He's just, I feel like pausing for reflection. Ten of Swords. Consider how you react to what is happening around you. How is he reacting? Doesn't look like he's reacting very well. It's quite an emotional state here. Five of Cups. Let's look at this emotional loss. A sense of loss, unnoticed opportunity and inheritance. A sense that something has been taken against your wishes. Well, if you didn't change something that you should have changed, the divine would have stepped in and shifted you onto the correct path. Okay. If you won't do what needs to be done, needs must, the divine will orchestrate that. So there's a strong chance that you do sense that something has been taken against your wishes. Disappointment, bereavement or betrayal. You may have acted in anger and are realising the consequences. Fear of desertion seems to have materialised. Has everyone deserted you, Divine Masculine? Is that how you feel? That's not true, is it? No. It's just a phase you're going through. Shifting focus from your losses to the gifts that life offers, legacies and inheritances. Well, the legacies there with the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and you're both at the nines, which is a good indication that you're ready to go on to the Ten of Cups. And I feel the Divine Masculine actually knows this, so it makes me feel like this is a bit of a past energy, but it's like he's going back over it in his mind, which makes it feel really present. Okay, we have the Fool. Divine Masculine, there's a clean slate on the table for you to take, if you wish. It is the first card in the tarot. It is a major arcana. The divine is going to feel like you're jumping off of a cliff. Run and jump, boy, run and jump. Okay, the message, trust in your inner knowing. Life is an adventure, a journey of discovery to be enjoyed. Innocence, freedom, potential, trust, play, openness, courage and optimism. A journey of discovery, youthful optimism. Yeah, that would be good. You're looking a bit tired and worn out here. Youthful optimism. A new beginning, confidence, faith and courage as you face a new project or phase. Taking a risk and trying something new or unconventional. You can be serious about life, but enjoy it too. To gain wisdom, combine openness and optimism with an awareness of your innate divinity, trusting in the ultimate goodness of life. You have to trust. That's why it's like taking that leap of faith. Nine of Pentacles. Are you taking that leap of faith away from the Divine Feminine or towards her? It's all a bit hush-hush. You're daydreaming. Okay. You're daydreaming about this, which means you are going to manifest it. You are the master manifester. Nine of Pentacles, gain, pleasures, and living your ideals. Receiving an unearned income. No longer needing to work to earn a living. Luxuries, hobbies, and pleasures. You may be keen to succeed both materially and spiritually. Affirming your values. We've been doing that, Divine Feminine. Enjoying the benefits of a successful and full life on your own. A productive, active and settled life in which you are self-assured and spiritually aware. So in a very good space here, Divine Feminine. You did take that leap of faith. You are trusting in the divine and the divine is providing for you. Okay, looking after you. I want to say they're looking after you until your Divine Masculine gets there. And then the divine will look after both of you when you're both through that veil of illusion. Nine of Cups. Divine Masculine, contentment, achievement, realisation of dreams. A time for enjoyment and celebration, a rewarding emotional life. Someone may be missing from your life or you may feel strangely lonely. Having been through difficulties in the past, now close relationships and warmth abound. Inspiration and creativity. Any obstacles will be easily handled, and make sure you appreciate your blessings. Okay, because there's this kind of melancholy energy here, and it's like you need to appreciate your blessings and watch more be delivered to you. Okay. We can clarify. Why not? What should we clarify with? Let's just use the Rider-Waite Tarot. I know the Two of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, and I know that it was in reverse when I caught a glimpse of it earlier on. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Same as the Divine Feminine here. It's like, okay, you know when you have training wheels for your bike? So stabilisers. You got stabilisers, Divine Masculine, and the Divine Feminine, she's okay, she's stable. Okay, you still got your stabilisers on. Working out how to handle this. Once you're through the gateway, the doorway, you'll realise how easy it is to have a grip on things. You're just not going to do it the conventional way. Okay, you're going to be doing it the spiritual way. Queen of Swords. Who is this character? Because I'm not feeling a great energy. Just thinking if I can use any other cards. No, we just stick with those. With these. We stick with those. Interesting. So I'm not sure whether the Divine Masculine is just going to stick with what he's got. It feels very much like, can he actually motivate any desire or passion out of this one though? He might just be wasting his time. But it's definitely there. Like I said, if this isn't a current energy, it's a past energy where someone wanted to ignite the passion. But it feels very much as if this Queen's very closed off. She doesn't really want to know. Divine Feminine, Two of Pentacles. While this has all been going on, you've been finding your stability. You've been taking your leaps of faith and trusting and believing in the divine. He's watching you, Divine Feminine. So it feels like this is a lost cause now. There's no point wasting any more energy on this connection. He's now looking at you with admiration. He's admiring you, Divine Feminine. He's just not sure what to do. So he's musing here. I feel like this is kind of like a chameleon. So there's a knowing that there's a need for change. Two of Wands. Very close. On the cusp of a grand adventure. Sounds like a Wallace and Gromit film. A grand day out. You've got the wrong trousers on. Okay. Let's look at this, Mr. Invisible. The Hierophant. So we have the tradition with the Hierophant. You can see the masculines there. It's like, I feel that they've been like scratching their head so much that they've scratched all their hair off. They're listening for guidance. The keys at the bottom here are the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energies blended. Looks like they're Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Or the Chuckle Brothers. Okay. And they're waiting for the go-ahead. So they're not going to do anything until they actually have this really strong urge. Still viewing up old traditions versus new ways of doing things. So definitely under divine guidance and direction. It's regarding the connection, the Four of Wands here. But it feels like the Divine Masculine actually has to make a decision at some point. I feel this decision is more than likely going to be made before Christmas. Four of Wands, Temperance, balancing out the connection. That's probably why my little 11's gone walking off. 11. Balancing out the connection, Temperance here. And the Hierophant's in charge. I spoke about the masculine, feminine keys at the bottom that need to be, it needs to be blended. The energy needs to be blended. Finding yourself, the angels are here assisting. Once you're feeling stable and secure, it's like dipping your toes in the water. It's like you have an epiphany. Dip your toes in the water. Let's dip our toes in the water in this situation and see where it goes. That's taking that leap of faith. You're able to walk up to that path there. That's really nice. It feels like, because I feel like a decision will be made before Christmas, that leap of faith will be taken. But because there's daffodils, I feel like this connection is really going to be blending in the springtime. Preparing to walk up that path, and I feel together to claim the crown. So there's some healing that needs, it feels like there's healing that needs to take place between the divine masculine and divine feminine. Between Christmas and springtime. Now, the divine masculine, what's he doing here? Seven of Swords. You can see that he's trying to write something. It's causing him a bit of stress here. I'm noticing the candle, and it looks like a snake coiling around the, I don't know, whatever that is there. It's like a candle holder, but it's a bit of a bizarre one. Have a look at the candle on the table. It's like that flame's getting closer and closer to him. That snake takes me to the Kundalini rising, because you do have the passion of the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. I mean, the Page of Wands is very passionate. He just kind of wants it, and he wants it now. And if he's not being satisfied at home, it all looks like a bit of a front that's going on there, then it's like he's having a look at his options. But then that can take a lot to actually sort out, to change your life around. Seven of Swords. I can smell the smell of new clothing. That's what I can smell. You know, if you were to go into a clothing store, smell the smell of new clothing. Oh. The Emperor's New Groove. Wow, the Seven of Swords clarified with the Seven of Swords. He wants to leave the circus. He wants to pack up his troubles and get gone. And it's like he doesn't care. This is what he's thinking about. So he's got 5 swords. That 5 of Swords is that surrender, which we've been seeing. He's got his 5 of Swords. He's got 2 swords that he's left behind, and I feel like that's the protection. Like he doesn't ever have to go back. Looks like he's tiptoeing away though. Will he be caught? Well, there's some figures in the background. They're going to raise the alarm. And I feel like it's this feminine here who might raise the alarm. Bring awareness to it. It's 11:10. Okay. Just before, it feels like just before you go for your 11:11, someone raises the alarm. It's like they spook the divine masculine, making him want to reconsider. But I don't feel that that's going to happen. It's like he's tiptoeing away here, so he's doing things very delicately. Meticulous, I said here, with the swords. So he's knowing that he's going to have to plan this. Look, he's looking at himself. But I feel it's sneaky. It's like really is behind the scenes here. Okay, 10 of Swords, you're down, divine masculine. I was singing Boys to Men, End of the Road, and I was wondering if it's this feminine kind of saying, although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's so natural. You belong to me, I belong to you. Nothing like pulling on the heartstrings, is there? Especially with someone that, you know, you don't want to be with. Okay, that's interesting. Nothing like pulling on the heartstrings with someone that you don't actually want to be with. So I'm feeling as if this feminine doesn't actually want to be with the divine masculine. It's just a bit of a habit. It's just easier to stay than to reconfigure your life. And I feel the divine masculine is like, I can't do this. Ten of Swords, let's have a look. It's 11, oh, it's 11-12. See, we even missed 11-11. Oh, it's 11-11 over there. There's two lots of 11-11s over there. I'm wondering if the divine masculine thinks, you know, he can actually bypass the connection with the divine feminine and just go solo. Let's have a look. Ten of Swords. So it feels like he can't be doing with the pressure that it's all bringing to him. But it's a test on how you handle it. If you handle it well, you will be truly rewarded. Ten of Swords. You can't even look at the divine feminine, look. It's like I can't look at you. It's like I can't face you. And he knows that the divine feminine, like, knows. She's got that sunflower. She's like, get up. It's time to grow. Get up. Not time to go. It's like, get up. It's time to grow. So the divine feminine, she's got a black cat here. She's very mystical and she knows the truth. And I feel that she can feel that the divine masculine's in this no man land. He doesn't actually feel like a man. He will man up, of course. The divine has him. Five of Cups, emotional loss. There's a transformation. That's when you grow up and you go through. He's preparing to go through the veil. The Hierophant's preparing him. He's all saddled up on his horse. He's got the English rose there, okay, on his flag. And he's going. He just needs to, looks like cross the river, go through, there's two towers there. And go through, that's interesting because I actually felt the energy of the Twin Towers falling. And if he doesn't make this this move, and it feels like quickly, then do I say the shit's going to hit the fan? No, everything's going to turn to rubble. Because there's two towers there and you can see that there's a sunshine behind. Sunnier days ahead. The king's down. There's a couple of kiddies here. One's praying. This could also be about pulling on the heartstrings. One's praying and the other one's just turning their head. It's like they're not wanting to know. They can't watch this. Okay. And now the divine masculine doesn't really know what to do. Feels like people are pulling on his heartstrings and he's down. Look, he's meant to be the king. He's down. It's like he's got out of his body. I'm going off to build me a new life. Does he go through with this? Does he take the leap of faith, the fall? The dog looks excited. It looks like the dog's on his side. He's pats lightly. I feel like he's got a peacock feather in his hat. So I want to say maybe don't let your pride get in the way. The pride of a peacock. You should be proud of yourself. And, okay, let's find out more. Yeah, go after your dreams. It's the most positive, happiest card. And that's what he's taking that leap of faith towards, is a new beginning. There's a sunshine. And it's like he's protected this side of the wall once he goes through those towers. Nine of Pentacles, Divine Feminine. I believe you're that side of the wall as well. Being looked after and cared for by the divine, receiving your messages. What are you're attracting? It's interesting. She has like her glove on, so that, you know, the little birdie doesn't claw her and can perch on her hand. But I actually felt like a Her hand was more of like a skeleton, a bit like the divine masculines. Have a look. And I feel that the divine feminine is close to completion on this part of the spiritual journey, this phase. If you can see, all the leaves are off of the tree, so it indicates, you know, winter time. Let's have a look, divine feminine. There's conflict. So, within the divine masculine's mind. This is about the Five of Swords is when something's got a little bit out of control. So it can be like playful banter, and then it's kind of turned serious. That's what it is. Spiritual conflict with the wands here. It's about your passions, and I feel like all these different personalities are coming out within the divine masculine here. Although it does look like they're playing. They're rehearsing. What are they rehearsing for? Wondering if this is the divine masculines as a collective. Okay, it's like kind of stop playing around now. This is serious. It's like she's serious. She's the divine feminine. She's serious. She's serious about her position. So you're needing to kind of like man up. You're not a boy anymore. You're a man. You're a divine masculine. Nine of Cups. So it looks like you're both actually in a really good space. The divine masculine's going through this death to rebirth phase. Being reborn again. It's just scary. Oh, it looks like it's scary. What's all these cards that have come over? Let's have a look then, divine masculine, because you've got a bit to say, haven't you? The Lovers, Queen of Pentacles, Chariot, making a decision, taking that leap of faith, Eight of Cups. I'll show you these in a minute. So let me just get them out. It's more than what I thought. Oh, we're putting her here. Okay. Queen of Swords, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles, the Moon, King of Swords. Okay, what have we got here that we've already got out? The Lovers is on the table. So, telepathy. This relationship is being healed. Healed and helped. Okay, look at the sunshine behind here. Okay, so these guys are sending messages, thought messages. I'm thinking of you. Thinking of you and the things you do to me. That makes me love you. Now I'm living in ecstasy. Okay, lots of thinking going on. Thinking of who? Queen of Pentacles. The divine feminine. The most maturest queen in the deck. She's like the divine mother. She will comfort and nurture you, not like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords finds it quite hard to actually connect with her emotional state. Run of the mill. Run of the mill. Okay. What does run of the mill? She's not your normal run of the mill. It's 11:20. Run of the mill. Let's have a look. Interesting, something just popped up and it said thinking of you. Run of the mill. Run of the mill. Meaning. Ooh. Ordinary. Common or garden, commonplace, run of the mill. So she is just your general. She's the general. So I spoke earlier about how divine masculines, well, all masculines would like to be divine masculines, wouldn't they, gentlemen, if they were allowed to. So I feel like the divine feminine, she's not some kind of commoner. This one is just your basic run of the mill, typical feminine out there. Okay. We was on the Queen of Pentacles, put her over here. So the divine feminine's energy here. So communicating. I'm actually feeling this energy here of this Queen of Swords saying to the Divine Masculine, I can't read your mind. No, because you're not the Divine Feminine and you're not tapped in, tuned in, turned on, are you? Definitely not turned on. Tapped in, tuned in? Turned on? Definitely not. So it's kind of a turn off for the Divine Masculine. But she's like, I'm not a mind reader. It's not what my Divine Feminine is. Okay. So, Divine Feminine, you're here. The next card is a Chariot. That's that nudge, that push that the Divine will give the Divine Masculine. Both of the Sphinxes here, they look okay. They look prepared, ready. On his attire here, he's got all these signs, symbols. Looks like he's got a little. Oh, it's like a little. I wouldn't say it's a thought bubble, but it's like a little explosion coming out of his head. It's like he's going to explode if he doesn't do something. It looks like that's kind of a pacifier. He's a bit of a dummy. He wants a dummy. It's like he wants to suck on some kind of teat. Or tit. Teat, Lucy. Teat. He wants to feel comforted. And I feel by the Divine Feminine. Feels like she's the Divine Mother. It's time to make a decision. Okay. Now, taking that leap of faith would mean you'd have to take off that cover. You don't quite know what's underneath there, but you might be tempted by the other assets of life. You've got the Tower, you've been warned about that. Things are going to crumble if you don't move quickly. You've got your jewels, you've got your victory wreath. There's a dragon, a snake, and then there's just this head. He looks like his mouse. I don't know. He looks a bit flushed, even though it's blue. And then you have that one in the middle there, just like shining bright. It's like, pick me, pick me, pick me. Have a look what's under here. Taking that leap of faith. He's got a white doggy now. He had a black doggy before. That's nice because the black would indicate the feminine's aspect of the yin yang, and the white the Divine Masculines. So with that black dog, that's kind of like the Divine Feminine's energy, kind of like, are you going to take that leap of faith? Like, seriously? Bit of an excitement. And it actually feels like the Divine Masculine. Yes. He's like, he's got his mojo back. Then we have that Queen of Swords. Again. And she's summoning the Divine Masculine. He's been quiet. She wants to know what's up with him. And he's coming forward. And he's got his head down, but he's got a star in a lantern. It's like, I'm going to show you. I'll show you it. She's like, bring that to me. What have you got there? What are you hiding? He's like, I'm going to show you, but I can't show you my face. It's because of that deception. Deceit and envy. Four of Pentacles behind him. This is about holding on to things way too tightly. You're not allowing anything to flow all the time that you're gripping on so tightly to these pentacles. So he's trying to keep his own stability, but it feels like it's money, like working away from home. Yeah. Focusing on money. But then all the secrets. We have the Moon card and the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, Mr. Know-it-all. And the Moon is about tapping into your intuition. But this is the card for me about secrets. Look, you've got those two towers again now. It's like it's not good to live with secrets, especially once you're like awakened. You kind of want to rectify your life just so that you can move forward with a clear conscience. And this is what feels like it's weighing heavy. Look at this little lobster here coming out of the water. I feel like this is because it's the card of intuition, tapping into the feminine's intuition, the moon energy, and I picked up that aspect within the black of the dog here. Just looking at the Eight of Cups. Oh, we skipped that one. Why did we skip the Eight of Cups? The Eight of Cups comes after the Fall. I jumped straight to the Queen of Swords. So it's like he is trying to straighten things up. The Eight of Cups, straighten things up of the past, and then you can move on to your Two of Cups. We've got the Moon here. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. He just wants to be taken away from it all. Okay. Path's there, divine masculine, but you have to walk through those towers. Without the fear that as you pass them by, they're going to crumble on you. They're not going to crumble. You can see that that's the moon and the sun. Face your fear and do it anyway. You'll be rewarded with the King of Swords, so we can see. What's interesting is that there isn't much wind. Where did I see the wind? You are the wind beneath my wings. I saw some wind somewhere. Some wind. It was I thought it was blowing some trees. But this seems a bit still. It's like we've got this one thought bubble going. The transformation of your butterflies. But it doesn't seem to be breezy. It doesn't seem to be breezy, so he's not breezing through this. He feels a bit stuck. That all came out for what? Oh, I'd clarified it all. That was the last card. We were clarifying the Nine of Cups for the Divine Masculine. What to do? What do you do? Let's get an enchanted map. Bottom of the deck is the Star. If this is your hope, inspiration, make a wish, Divine Masculine. Sacred Destiny, we can get a Sacred Destiny card. And the enchanted map. All your dreams coming true. Be wishing on a star. I'm feeling this energy of just actually wanting everyone just to be truthful, open, honest, and for everyone just to stop avoiding the truth. Okay. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. Okay, let's play with some Oracle now. Come into life in reverse. Let's look at the message. Card number 29. Something beautiful is being born in your life, but this card's in reverse, so it's like you're a little bit of a refusal to face the truth, although that seems to be what you are desiring. Let's read this card. The Coming to Life card is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way, to let go and let spirit lead. Big message today, especially here. New life is unstable in the beginning and needs gentle care. Farmers don't go into their fields and pull up the shoots of plants to see how they're doing. They know that everything has its own cycle of growth. And I feel that that's what the Divine Feminine, that's kind of energy she's in. Okay, she's not going to come rooting up anything. She just knows that everything will... that she will reap what she sows. And so will you, Divine Masculine. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Small steps, Divine Masculine. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Let's get another one. She's the one. Okay. Coming apart. 46, and it's upright. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? And this is where this Queen of Swords comes in. Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. And I actually feel that maybe, I'm not sure who's doing the chasing. With this karmic connection, because that's what it is, it's a karmic connection. The Queen of Swords with this King of Wands. I'm not sure who's chasing who, but it's out of a sense of fear or being alone and trying to make something work that doesn't want to work. I did pick up that the Queen of Swords could be the one. There could be children involved and they're all kind of pulling on the heartstrings, not because of love, just the fear of being alone. And, okay. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. And the Divine Feminine is not going to chase the Divine Masculine for a relationship. The price you pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. Divine Masculine, it looks like you're needing to really separate yourself from someone so that you can actually be prosperous, fortunate, and a lucky man. Woo, let's have a look at your sacred destiny. It's like there is no guarantees. You're the only one that can guarantee yourself success. So it spoke about it transitioning into a new life, and I spoke about the time period between Christmas and springtime. The Coming to Life card, it spoke at the beginning about, so I felt like there'd be some healing that's needing to take place between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. I do feel like they're together, healing. So it's going to be they're going to heal each other when they come into union, and that will occur first before you can really move on to like mission. Okay. The Coming to Life card is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way, to let go and let spirit lead. New life is unstable in the beginning and needs gentle care. And I feel like the Divine Masculine is quite unstable. He needs the gentle care of the Divine Feminine. I don't feel he's being cared for by this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. But he's not being cared for by the Queen of Wands because he's not allowing it. So he needs to get out of his own way. Let's have a look at the Sacred Destiny card. Solitude. Where are you off to, Divine Masculine? You're in your little boat here, under the moon. Solitude. Gone quiet. It's like people are noticing. You've gone quiet. You've got a sacred island. Islands are bodies of land surrounded by water. They can be in an atoll or a river basin. However, the ocean surrounds most islands. They can be massive with their own unique verdant ecosystems, or they can be small and barren. The terrain can be flat or mountainous. They can be a detachment from the mainland through erosion, or they can arise from the sea through volcanic activity. The thing that is universal in all islands is their isolation, and many cultures assign mystical symbolic meaning to particular islands. They are thought to be the resting places of gods and thus are used for sacred purposes. You're on your own little island at the moment. Okay, you and God. The resting place of the divine masculine. I spoke yesterday about Avalon. Okay, the island of Avalon. The sacred landscape wants you to know, spend some time alone. In your life, this means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd. Be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, and tenacious individuality. If you are working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at its peak. Divine Masculine, your creativity is at its peak. Let it flow. If you are in a relationship that is disempowering, this card suggests that it's time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests safe haven, a sacred womb for incubation and self-transformation. So all those last little statements here, this card also suggests safe haven, a sacred womb for incubation and self-transformation. It's the Divine Feminine that's going to help you with that healing, Divine Masculine. Let's get another one. A 52 card deck to discover the landscape of your soul. Simplicity. Just wanting the simple life. Don't we all? Yes, we do. Okay, simplicity. White feather. Watch out for white feathers because they're messages. Imagine a single white feather illuminated against the blue sky, wafting on warm air currents as it floats to the earth with simplicity and grace. And I did feel that there wasn't much kind of wind, okay? Not choppy. Both Native Americans and Egyptians thought feathers were messages from the sky gods. Chiefs would wear feathers to symbolise their communion with the Creator. That's interesting. I thought you had a peacock feather in your hat. Who's the chief? It was believed that when one wore feathers on one's head, messages from a human could travel to spirit. Likewise, messages and energy from the spiritual realms could travel back down to the human through the hollow shaft of a feather. Feathers were also wafted through the air to cleanse and purify a space. The sacred landscape wants you to know. To find a sacred simplicity and have clarity in your life, do only what matters. Release everything else. Simplify your life. Scan all areas and clear both internal and external clutter. Rest, rejuvenate, and only participate in what is truly important to you. Relinquish everything else. Do not delay, do it now. You are being warned, Divine Masculine, and it looks like this needs to be done before Christmas time. Okay. You're going to be springing into action, but there's a new connection here that needs to be nurtured. Okay. When your life is cluttered with objects, relationships, time constraints, and emotions, there's no room for spirit. There is too much static and too much stuff to connect to your soul. The smallest amount of clutter clearing can make the biggest difference. Okay. Clear out the clutter from your life. Let's pull an Archangel Animal card. Let's see what... I feel like I have toothache all of a sudden. be the wisdom teeth. I've had all my wisdom teeth out, but hey, I'm sure they can still appear to remind me, be wise. Be young, be foolish, be happy. Now we've got to that's just ripped off of my card. A little bit of white. It might feel like a little white feather. And it's come off of the dolphin card. Okay. Live joyfully in the present. Dolphin energy. Don't have to be perfect. Okay. Live joyfully in the present. If it wants to come out, it will come out again. But I don't feel drawn to read that. We've got a guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. Okay, Archangel Mary. Now the guinea pigs come from Venus, which is the planet of love, the divine feminines. So guinea pig, divine feminines. I'm not sure if this is a message to you. I believe you know that you're doing your part to illuminate our world. It's Archangel Mary. So this could be a message being delivered to the divine masculine. Guinea pig, G-force. Okay, guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. Archangel Mary. These gentle little creatures are the only animals to incarnate from Venus, the planet of love. They have undertaken a huge mission on Earth to open and heal hearts, and they can do so because they are small and vulnerable, so people accept them. When you hold or think about a guinea pig, it automatically connects you directly to the cosmic heart, so that you receive a download of agape, pure, I don't know how you say that word. AGAPE. It means pure unconditional love. Agape. Does it matter? No. This especially heals those who have hurt or abused hearts. This is so important at this time when we are preparing for the new golden age. Okay. That's next year, guys. So we need to be prepared. So this especially heals those who have hurt or abused hearts. This is so important at this time when we are preparing for the new golden age. The energy of the guinea pig activates your connection through Venus to all the stars in the cosmos. The star here, there's quite a few stars. Look, how many is there? 3, 6, 8 stars here. So the energy of the guinea pig activates your connection through Venus to all the stars in the cosmos. Then the links are all illuminated with beautiful pink love. Through these animals, you can help to bring this wonderful universe together with love. Guinea pigs are unique and highly evolved creatures whose sole mission is to give and receive love. Okay, the guidance. This is the card of love. Just reading it starts to connect you energetically to the guinea pigs and through them to the cosmic heart. Be open to receiving a download of, I don't know how you say that, agape, unconditional love, and pure unconditional love. Remember that when love flows from your heart, it ignites the hearts of all around you. Then for a brief and glorious moment, you activate and light up the stellar links throughout creation with bright pink love. In this way, you do your part to illuminate the universe. In response, the cosmos floods you with love and all manner of abundance. Just relax and trust, knowing that love is coming to you. Secret language of colour cards. Oh, I want to get a chakra wisdom card, and then we will finish up. Let's see what a colour card would like to come out. Want to sing Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. It's that TARDIS. Oh. Aircraft. We've got 2 cards, that's cool. How long have we been on for? Oh, 1 hour, 15 minutes and 11 seconds. Jeez, it's a long one today. Apricot, rejoice and laugh. Oh, please, yes. 20. 10-10, completions, new beginnings. It's time to rejoice and laugh, if you allow yourself. Apricot. Apricot lightens any heavy or burdensome energy and you... Okay. Apricot lightens any heavy or burdensome energy you may be carrying to bring enormous vitality, joy and zest into your life. Apricot also releases irrational fears and anxieties. It is a colour of creativity, fun and intuition. Meditate on the colour apricot to bring more joy and lightness into your life. Okay. Joy. Today is a day for rejoicing. Remind yourself of all the golden moments you have experienced in your life. Find 5 joyful moments in this day. Wear something that is apricot or meditate on this colour. Invite joy into your heart. Say, Divine Spirit, please awaken the joy, laughter and spontaneity of my heart and soul. Amen. Next card. Brilliance. Discover your sparkle. How brilliant you are. Genius. Oh, it's not in here. So you're going to have to come to your own conclusion about this, okay? Tap into your own brilliance. This book decided to miss out, as it does. Miss out some of the meanings. Just make sure it's not, Brilliance. It's time for you to discover your own sparkle. Flow. Just flow like a beautiful waterfall. Okay. A chakra wisdom card, and I might leave on that today, if I can find them. Where would they be? Oh, here you are. Come here. Come here. I'm sure toothache isn't contagious. Jamie's only just got over his toothache. He's had it for like a couple of weeks. Okay. Right, let's see what the Chakra Wisdom Oracle would like to say. And then I believe that will wrap up today's reading. Dissipating. Okay. This is from the solar plexus. That's your willpower. You'll get up and go. It's like, come on, don't miss out on opportunities. Dissipating. Canary yellow. I am more than I think I am. The legend. Canary, a pet bird, has wonderful ideas for an action movie starring his owner, Mrs. Robinson. They frequently discuss the exciting plot with friends and family, but when they are given money to make the screenplay a reality, Canary and Mrs. Robinson choose to go on a cruise instead. For the rest of their lives, they talk about their great story and exist in fantasy, not reality. And this is about you both being ready for the abundance to come in and use it for the greater good, to illuminate the universe with this unconditional love. Okay. So beware of being imprisoned by the story you tell. Do you intend to do what you say? Personal inquiry. A lack of planning does not indicate misfortune. Am I doing what I say? The key ideas: taking action, content to dream, going in circles, strong intelligence, making excuses, and procrastinating. The keywords: companionship, connection, and assistance. Okay, here's the meditation. Sit quietly with what you speak of so frequently. Take a breath. What do you wish to do? Become aware of the feeling in your body. Is it apprehension? Is it apprehension? Enthusiasm? In your mind's eye, take one step towards carrying out your wish. For example, are you thinking of writing a book? Pull out the first sheet of paper or turn on the computer, then take the next step, then the next. Will you dream it or do it? I'm going to leave on a journey of love. I just take my hands on them. It's a long reading today, but it feels like it's gone extremely quickly. Okay. We have Distant Shores, card number 18. So the yin-yang lover. Your soul is yearning for more. The divine is all, and there are no limits to what can be experienced by the soul. The soul is so hungry for divine reunion that it will seek out whatever is needed to get there, even if that means journeying to strange or exotic shores for expanded experience. You may be feeling this soul impulse as an urge to travel or try something new, to let go of the limitations of your mind in how you see your current life, and to begin to see the new in what was once familiar. The art of the passionate soul is to be able to see that which is new and fresh, even in what is known, though sometimes we can use the help of a fresh vista to inspire the mind to open and the heart to be ready to receive more. It's time for you to reach for the distant shores that are calling to you now, beloved. Don't pack your bags with too much though. You'll travel light and easy with less baggage, and you'll need plenty of space to receive that which is new. And the fool is always carrying a very light bag. No, I'm not going to hunt for it. He does. This oracle brings you a message. You will benefit greatly from travel right now. You may travel through the mind, reading journals of faraway lands or times, or watch a film that transports you. Moving your body to a different place is another way. Bringing fresh energy by unplugging you for a short time from what you know to plug you into a different circuit so that you may receive different energy. And I feel that that's the Divine Feminine's energy. If you plug into the Divine Feminine, you're going to receive this different energy, Divine Masculine. So when the opportunity to travel arises for you soon, whether it be a jaunt far away or a day in a different place, take it. Don't worry if it doesn't seem practical. The divine is so much more important, intelligent, and capable of genius than what mere logic would have us believe. Let's listen and end on this poem. Shakti's next. That's the Kundalini. Shakti is the divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the Kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. Anyway, we'll save that for another day. I waited for dawn, not wanting to go, but knowing I soon would have to leave. I waited for the first light, listening, joining with you on each breath and each exhale. Exhale. I watched as morning came, and you gently stirred, knowing our love was not measured in time, not the minutes that quickly passed, or the hours as departure approached. How I wanted to linger, how I wanted to tell you that this moment would last forever, and whisper one more time, I love you. And then you held me and said it first. And goodbye no longer mattered. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful way to leave this reading. Guys, have yourself a fantastic Tuesday. That's a long reading. 1 hour, 25 minutes. Okay, I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.